As a disclaimer, this video was made before the Qwel drama stuff, but let's get straight into the video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going over absolutely everything we currently know about DandysWORLD summer event, whether it's actually happening, why it's taken so long, what the developers have said, and what the next update could have in store for us. So if you've been wondering where the summer update is, make sure to stick around because I'm going to be covering everything from all the latest information to the updates all in one place. Now, before we get started, if you enjoy DandysWORLD content and want to stay up to date with future updates, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton and it lets me know you guys want more videos like this. Alright, so let's get straight into it. So first things first, the biggest question everybody's been asking, where is the summer event? And honestly, I don't blame people for asking this. We're already pretty deep into summer and usually games have seasonal events, so players expect them to arrive pretty early into the season. Summer events are usually some of the biggest updates of the year because they bring limited time content, exclusive rewards, themed maps, skins, and all kinds of other fun stuff. And because of that, a lot of players have been checking Discord, YouTube, and really anything on social media just trying to figure out if DandysWORLD is going to be getting a summer event at all. Well, to be flat out, according to Qwel, the answer is unfortunately no. As of 2026, the development team has decided not to create a summer event this year. Now, before everybody starts panicking, there is a pretty understandable reason behind this. According to what we've been told, creating a full seasonal event would simply take too much development time away from their other projects that they are working on. And honestly, if you think about it, it makes a ton of sense. A summer event isn't just adding a few decorations and calling it a day. You have to design new assets, create rewards, you have to test everything, and then fix the bugs, balance the gameplay for every little thing. And then you just have to continue maintaining that event even after the release, and that can easily become just a huge project. So I understand why Qwel doesn't really want to do this right now. So instead of splitting their attention between multiple projects and updates, it seems like the developers want to focus on improving the core game first. Now, is this disappointing? For some players, absolutely, but a lot of players were looking forward to a big seasonal event. But at the same time, if skipping one event means the game gets bigger and better with long-term updates, that might actually be a smarter choice for Qwel. Now, the good news is that Qwel did mention the possibility of a summer event next year. So while we won't be getting one here in 2026, there is still hope for 2027. Of course, nothing is guaranteed yet, so don't just take my word for it, but at least the ideal hasn't completely been ruled out. Now, we've answered the question about the summer event, so let's talk about what actually is coming to DandysWORLD, because honestly, this part is probably even more exciting. Recently, we got a new devlog that gives us some more clues about the future direction of the game. And if you're not in the official Discord, don't worry, I'll show you some screenshots on screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But what's interesting is that the developers seem to be shifting their focus towards more about the character development and overall game improvements. So instead of creating one large giant seasonal update, they're putting their energy into making the existing experience better. That includes things like optimization improvements, and optimizations might not sound exciting at first, but it's one of the most important updates a game can receive, and I've preached about that in my other DandysWORLD videos. Better optimization means a smoother gameplay, higher frame rates, less lag, and faster loading times. Obviously just an overall better experience for everybody involved, especially for players, on mobile or whose devices can't really run DandysWORLD that good. So if you've ever experienced, lag spikes or random performance issues, these kind of updates can actually make a huge difference. We've also seen some new quirky features been released. One of the funniest examples in the devlog is Finn and then the fishbowl for Twisted Finn. I know it's a small detail, but it's exactly the kind of charm that makes DandysWORLD unique. Now, these little interactions and character-focused additions can help make the world feel more alive, and honestly, that's one of the reasons so many people actually just enjoy this game in the first place. The characters have personality, the world feels creative, and developers like Qwel actually clearly care about adding more fun details whenever possible. So based on everything so far, I think it's safe to say another update is currently being worked on. Now, we don't have an exact release date for it, but from judging from the information I have available, it seems like something is definitely on the horizon. And of course, whenever we're talking about upcoming updates, it's important to remember that the game development takes time. Sometimes things get delayed or bugs show up. Sometimes entire ideas just have to get reworked because of one reason or another. So even if things take a little longer than expected, that's usually just because the developers want to make sure everything is ready before releasing it. Now, I want to know what you guys think. Would you have rather gotten a summer event this year, or the updates that we've gotten throughout this whole summer? Or would you have rather had the developers focus on improving the game and adding permanent content? Let me know down below in the comments, because I'm honestly really curious what the community thinks about the situation, and personally I can see both sides. You know, a summer event would have been really fun, but at the same time, permanent improvement helps the game long term, so it's kind of a fair trade-off. Now, before we finish up today's video, I have something really exciting to tell you guys. As many of you guys know, I have my own Discord server, and recently we've been growing incredibly fast. We've had hundreds of people join over the last few days, which is honestly insane. We're currently working towards our goal of 1,000 members, and once we hit that goal, I'm going to be giving away 10,000 Robux. That's right, 10,000. So if you want a chance to win, make sure you join the Discord server. The link will be in the description below. And even if you're not interested in the giveaway, it's a great place to hang out, talk about DandysWORLD, discuss updates, and connect with other members of the community. I've met a lot of awesome people working through YouTube and Discord, and I'd love to see some of you guys there as well. Seriously, thank you guys all for the support recently. Now, even though I don't play DandysWORLD quite as much as I used to, this game is what helped me start making YouTube in the first place. You know, without DandysWORLD, this channel probably wouldn't exist. So seeing all the support lately has been really awesome. And finally, I have one more announcement. This Saturday, I'm uploading a brand new video that I'm really excited about. It's me and my real life friend playing DandysWORLD together for the first time. We spent a lot of time working on it, and I genuinely think it's one of the funniest and best videos I've ever made. So if you don't want to miss it, make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on. Trust me, you're going to want to see it. Anyways guys, that's everything we currently know about the summer event, you know, the latest devlog information, and about the future of DandysWORLD. If new information comes out, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.